Hey there, Timinator the Toolman back at you. I wanted to show you what I did with my Veto MP2. This is was originally the Veto MP2, and what I did with this pouch is I had an issue with normally there would have been leather that came up all the way here and made a belt loop, and it had a snap on it, so you would actually take the snap, undo it, put it on your belt, and then snap it back. Well, I bought this second hand, and I got a good deal on it, and the snap lasted about a month or so, and then this snap stopped working. I don't believe this was ever registered. I asked the people that sold it to me, and they were saying it wasn't, since I got the second hand, it wasn't ever registered with the warranty. So at that point I wanted to try something, and I actually took a Toughbuilt tool pouch, a small one. I think they run about $11 and $10 or $11, and I actually have one over here. I'll show you what I did with it. So this is the Toughbuilt people don't get on me, but this is the knife pouch, and if you ever see my video on the reload knife, check it out. This holds the actual magazine in the back, but I took this piece off and it basically riveted on. So I popped those little caps off and then drilled out the rivets, and I've got several of these, so I kind of used one and sacrificed one to do this. The tool pouches run about $10 or $11, maybe less. So what I did was I took it and used some 6mm screws and nuts. I believe that's what the size I used, and I put it on the back, and pretty much always have one of these on my belt most of the time when I'm working. I do maintenance for a property maintenance company, and then I have the Toughbuilt clip on, and normally, if you haven't seen it, they go on the back of that, and then you just push the button and they release. So I always keep one of these on me, and so now I can just have this on my belt, clip it on there. And I've changed the loadout a few times, but I'll kind of show you what I have in there now, so you can kind of gauge how much the Veto MP2 holds. I have a fairly heavy, excuse me, very heavy Irwin multi-nut driver. This one's actually pretty heavy. So I have that in here. I have the Knipex twin grip pliers. Watch my video on those. Those are awesome. And then I have in front here, and actually stuck a holstery.com Magmaster on the front, so I can actually do that. So I've got the Knipex wrench pliers, and then I've got this multi set of strippers, crimpers, and stuff these are actually from Harbor Freight. They're actually pretty decent. And then I've got a Malco bit holder, and I've got 3 different sizes of nut drivers. I believe these are from Milwaukee, I think. I just like them because they're pretty small and they all fit in there, so I just kind of stick them in there. And then I've got these Knipex 1000-volt plastic pliers. I usually kind of hold wires and stuff with them if I'm in a occupied space where there's people walking around. Even though I've got it locked out, I still kind of tend to hold the wires and stuff with this instead of my bare hands. And then I have do a lot of make readies and stuff like that. So I've got a small screwdriver. This one actually is a Husky. It opens up and it's got a bunch of bits in the bottom of it. So I keep that in there. This is a vessel screwdriver. It's a I don't know what you call this thing, the auto drive here. It's pretty nice. And then the nice thing about this is it actually breaks it into a stubby. I haven't done a video on that yet, but I saw that one, just kind of had to have it, one of those things. And this screwdriver is really nice, but it goes, you can adjust it both ratcheting, screwdriver. It's pretty nice. It fits in your hand real well. And then I have a Milwaukee 13-in-1, I believe. Yeah, 13-in-1. That's pretty decent for the money. And then I have a Kaiweets non-contact voltage tester. This one actually has, check out my video on this, it actually has leads that go into it. So I keep that in there as well. So this is what I normally carry in here. Oh, and I got a flashlight as well. This is one of those magnetic flashlights. So when I'm doing a light ballast or something like that, I can stick that on there and leave it on the light fixture and go to town. And like I said, I've got the holstery on. You can normally put a tape measure, but I never keep a tape measure there, so I put the holstery Magmaster there. Check out my videos on the holstery products as well. And if I'm using typically what I do is if I'm doing light ballast or something and I've got this tool pouch, I usually, these vice grip strippers don't really fit in the pouch very well because they're fairly big. I just stick them on there and be up on a ladder, and I know they're not going to drop anywhere. These things, I've actually held a 3-pound sledgehammer on these, and it holds real well. So again, that's a Magmaster from holstery.com. Again, this is what I did to the Veto people. Are probably going to cringing in their watching this video right now, but it works for me. I made this little modification a while back, and actually had original modification what I did when the leather was actually a little higher. I like this the way I did this now because one, there's like a double material right here, so it holds it really well, and it actually keeps it from going everywhere when you got it on your belt. It fits really well on your belt. So clip it on there and kind of go to town. So I did sacrifice a Toughbuilt, but I think it was well worth it to hold a lot more stuff. And since I do maintenance, a lot of this stuff I can carry for a bunch of different jobs, not just electrical. So hope that helps you. If you got any questions, comments, make sure you comment on there and send me your questions. I'll leave my email on there. You can email me if you wish instead of doing a comment. But quickest way is just to send me a comment and let me know what you think. If you're thinking about doing that, I can give you the particulars on it. But yep, Veto MP2 pouch with a Toughbuilt swing on it, so to speak. So hope you like it. If you're getting good value out of my channel, I wish you go down there and hit the like and subscribe button. And this is Timinator, the Tool Man. I'll catch you on the next one.